Well, Chris Hill, I should have spoken to you Sunday, really. It's Wednesday now. Fantastic result Sunday. Talk us through your afternoon.
Uh, well, to be honest, we had a pre-match meal beforehand with all the girls, and those that didn't make the squad turned up as well. So we had quite a nice, relaxed, positive vibe before we even talked about the game and what we were going to expect. I was very fortunate that I kind of knew a little bit about how Western were going to set up. So we changed our formation slightly to sort of nullify their threat. They got very good forwards and a very creative midfield player who was top draw, to be perfectly honest. We knew we had to take her out of the game as much as possible. And then I think the opening exchanges, I think we were on top, and then just got hit with a fantastic goal from one of their strikers, which caught us a little bit off guard. But credit to the girls, they rallied really well, which we've always tried to do during pre-season, was we keep going and got ourselves back into the game. And then obviously just going into half-time, we took a deserved lead in my mind. Second half, all we talked about at half-time really was staying focused, staying positive. A clean sheet would see us home. So that was where our priorities were lying. To be fair to Western, they give us a few things to think about. They changed their setup slightly, and then obviously got the equaliser. And from then on, it was really us dominating them, trying to get the winner. And as the clock was ticking down, the crowd were getting louder. I could see my midfield three were flagging a little bit, so I was just shouting at them to keep going and giving me everything, which they didn't. They responded and were doing so. And then obviously a little bit of nice play on the right hand side, let in Kate at the back post, and she finished. Looks like she actually just smacked the ball at the keeper and it went through somehow, which after some of the luck of hitting the bar and post and being cleared off the line, I didn't think we were going to have that luck, in all honesty. And the response from the crowd was superb, and obviously final whistle going. And the noise, I don't think I've ever heard 100 people make so much noise, to be perfectly honest, but it was fantastic and really what the girls deserved, to be fair.
Well, you've mentioned the 100 people that were here. It'd be nice to get more. Not necessarily supporters of the first team, but there's other communities, schools, whatnot. How do you encourage them to come and watch?
I think we've just got to keep playing the football we're playing. We had a number of first-time fans turn up for the FA Cup game, and they were really positive about the style of football we were playing, entertaining. Had a lot of feedback since, saying it's one of the best games I've seen for a long time. I think as long as we keep building that style of play, I think we'll attract people by word of mouth. Hopefully we're reaching out and talking to a lot of the parents of the under-12s, under-13s, under-14s about what we're trying to do. I know we had little Sophia as a mascot for us on Sunday, who plays for our under-12s, who had an excellent game on the Saturday morning the day before. So she come along and really bought into it, which was great. And then obviously we got other little schemes coming up in the not-so-distant future, which hopefully will reach out to the younger community as well.
Well, you're not just involved with the ladies' side here. You've got a bigger role in the club. Tell us what you do.
Yeah, I'm the academy manager. I link with St Peter's with our academy programme. So this afternoon I've been training them here at Meadow Park. But I also oversee from the under-12s up through, just to make sure we're coaching and we've got a clear pathway, so that the under-12s know that if they work hard and their progression is good, that they've got a chance of making the first team. So we're looking at really developing local players, giving them somewhere that's safe. It's a fantastic facility, as everybody knows, and for them to really enjoy their football, and hopefully give them a level of coaching that will unlock doors for them in the future, wherever that is.
Well, we've got to look back towards the FA Cup now, and you must be relishing the chance of playing against your former club in the next round.
I am indeed. Craig Stuckey, their manager, is a good friend of mine. Talked to me a lot about coming across from the men's game into the ladies' game. So we go back a few years. So it's going to be a little bit of rivalry, I expected, between the dugouts on match day. We kind of know how good Ilminster are. He's got an excellent side there. We've got to raise our game again. But as Alex mentioned previously, we set our pre-season agenda with thoughts of what could happen in the FA Cup. Rightly or wrongly, we knew that we have the standards now that we have to reach to play and compete with those games, or those teams, sorry. So it was a short, sharp learning curve, but when you've only got 16, 17 weeks as a completely new side, you have to be on a very steep learning curve, and that's one of the reasons we had that programme. And credit again to the girls, they've stuck with it, they've seen the bigger plans, morale is superb, they knew it was a journey, they've not wavered, they've not sort of, thrown their toys out of the pram, for want of a better expression, and they've bonded really well, and we've got a fantastic, not just a team spirit, because there's 32 players we have now signed on across both sides. And they're all bonded, they've got their friendship groups, they're all talking together and really positive, and that's part and parcel of what we set out to bring them together in a positive culture, to be perfectly honest.
That's great to hear, Chris. Thank you very much.